And Then There Were None by Addie May. This novel was written by Agatha Christie and is not a part of a series. It was published by Collins Crime Club on November 6th, 1939. I chose the format of a book, and I bought the book off of Amazon. Agatha Christie is an extremely famous English author, best known for her popular crime novels, making up her billions of copies sold both in English and in many other translated languages. She died on January 12, 1976, but her books still remain some of the most popular crime and mystery novels worldwide. I came across this book while researching online about popular crime novels. I found the author, Agatha Christie, who had raving reviews and explored an abundance of her popular novels. After reading descriptions and plot overviews of multiple of her books, I found And Then There Were None most intriguing. I thought it would be easiest to read and analyze the book if I had a physical copy in front of me, so I ordered it online. And Then There Were None is a mysterious and captivating crime novel about a group of 10 men and women who were all lured to an island getaway by invitation, made to seem like the vacation was with old friends or acquaintances. When all of the members arrived to the destination marked on the invitation, no one was familiar with each other. This very random group of adults were brought across the water to a glamorous mansion located on the lone island. After they landed on the island, they settled into the mansion. That night, when they gathered to eat dinner, a frightening recording began to play, accusing them all of a single murder they committed in their past. In order to give a little bit of background, I will tell a little bit about each character. The first person is Justice Wargrave, a retired judge accused of testifying against an innocent man in court, basically leading to his death. Next is Vera Claythorne, a woman who was hired to be a secretary on the island by the owner of the mansion, and he was also accused of indirectly drowning a man she was romantically involved with. Philip Lombard was hired for a mysterious job on the island for good money, and was accused of causing death of 20 members of an Indian tribe by stealing all of their resources and ultimately causing them all to die as well. Emily Brent is very mysterious, as all we are really told about her is that she is very religious and was invited by an old friend to the island, but her accusations are never known. Next is General MacArthur, who was divided to an island also by old friends and accused of killing a man who was supposedly having an affair with his wife. Dr. Armstrong is a very wealthy and successful doctor, accused of causing a woman's death while operating on her while intoxicated. Next is Tony Marston, a rich man who was accused of killing 2 children who he must have run over with his car by accident. Mr. Bloor was a former detective, hired to do a mysterious job in the mansion and also has a list of all the guests. He was accused of also testifying against a man who later died in jail. Last are Mr. and Mrs. Rogers, the butler and housekeeper of the house, who were hired by an agency and sent all of the directions to keep the mansion in order by mail. Mr. Rogers was accused of killing an old woman. Now, all of them accused murderers have one common characteristic. While they all try to defend their innocence, they realize how mysterious the whole situation is and decide to try to leave the next morning on a boat. Throughout the next couple of days, they realize that they are trapped on the island with no way to leave, and mysterious deaths begin to occur. With no other individuals located on the island, the only explanation is that one of the 10 individuals is responsible for all of the murders. I cannot talk about which characters are murdered or I would spoil the book. However, with each murder came blame placing, a multitude of clues and traces, and a lot of fear. One huge part of the book was a connection with the poem 10 Little Indians. In each verse of the poem was a death occurrence, each different in manner. On the table in the kitchen was a set of 10 figurines, each representing the 10 Little Indians. After each death, one ironically went missing every time. This connection shows the very daunting and elaborate nature of the murders. After reading and analyzing this book, I think that it would greatly interest anyone that likes mystery or crime novels. It is a little difficult to keep up with all of the characters and events throughout the book. However, when the plot is understood, the book is a very good read. As I mentioned earlier, I personally found the book a little hard to follow due to the large amount of characters and busy plot. I did enjoy the book, however, as the ending plot twist is very surprising. Some of the ways that the murders happened also left the audience in awe due to who is revealed as the killer in the end. After reading this book and reading about the author, I would like to keep reading others like this. I really enjoyed the mystery and crime novel genre as it always keeps the reader on the edge of their seat. In conclusion, I really loved getting to read this book and would recommend it to others.